Here we have a little montage. I'll chime in every now and then with an opinion.
These are the names of children that have been killed by the Israeli military in Gaza. More than 18,000 children have been killed since this war began. More than 3,000 children in Gaza have had one or more limbs amputated.
The U.S. doesn't bomb countries to liberate people. We bomb countries to plunder their resources. What we're doing is a long-held American tradition. We attack a country under the pretense of liberation, and then we fail to do anything other than destabilize the area and create yet another generation of people who rightfully hate America. How are Americans still falling for this? Did we learn nothing from Iraq and Afghanistan? Nothing?
Boy, am I showing my age here. I gotta admire that young lady. At least she cares and has a pulse, but I could say that about Vietnam, the first Gulf War, and so on, etc.
If you're not an anti-Semite, give me another reason why the obsession is Israel.
Why? 3 minutes after telling me that when you first ran for Congress, one of your main goals was to defend Israel.
Yep.
I don't see a lawmaker's job as defending the interests of a foreign government, period. Okay. Any government, including the ones that my ancestors come from, did.
Want to count how many questions you asked about? What about the Jews? What about Israel? What about AIPAC?
I never asked about the Jews. This has to do with a foreign government.
No shit, they have nothing to do with each other.
Who do you think is more morally repulsive, Ted Cruz or
Who do
Nick
you
Fuentes?
think is more morally repulsive?
Ted Cruz. Cruz is a sitting U.S. senator who has called for the killing of people who did nothing wrong, whole populations who advocated for this war. Here you have a public official who we pay, who's making policy decisions, and those decisions would include murder of people who did nothing wrong. And yet no one thinks it's a big deal. Well, this is totally fine.
It's mostly just Americans. They're out of sight, out of mind. It's out of sight, out of mind to them, so they don't give a fuck. They don't want to get interested in politics. So I wonder, are they not interested in what's going on at their own home, but they don't give a shit what's going on in their own country? I mean, seriously, educate yourself. That's why tons of light workers and starseeds in the United States be killing me. They be killing me. They want shit to change. They want a better tomorrow, but they don't want to have any idea of how it worked before, so they don't make the same mistakes. However, it really does beg the question.
It's not enough for MAGA the following. We're going to release the Epstein files. Oh, wait a minute. Trump's in the Epstein files. We're not going to release the Epstein files. We're going to bomb people to distract from them. We're going to bomb a school in Iran with young kids in it, mostly women. We're going to create Alligator Alcatraz, which is this disgusting penitentiary for immigrants in Florida that has sewage backup, and we're going to laugh about it while we're down there. We're going to people in Minneapolis. We're going to kidnap children and not even know where we're sending them. We're going to manipulate the markets. We're going to take bribes, particularly a big $400 million jet, and I'm going to keep the jet after I leave. I'm going to excoriate our allies that have been our friends for over a century, and I'm going to threaten to attack a NATO country, Greenland. I'm going to shit all over Canada, and then I'm going to come after your First, Fourth, Fifth, and 14th Amendment rights in the Constitution.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a fellow Starseeder light worker in America that knew anything but the Second Amendment, which he doesn't even mention there. Some might know the first, but that's it.
What we're seeing here is a young student here at Towson University knocking up to an IDF soldiers recruitment station at the university's campus there. We have IDF soldiers touring the campuses all around our country, not just here in Towson, Maryland. It's all around our country. Mind the bodies and the futures of our young men and women that are the next generations coming up.
Not surprising. They've been doing that for years, and the U.S. people have just been cool with letting it happen.
How much influence does Israel have on our country?
Israel's controlling our government.
Israel controls us.
The government of Israel controls the United States.
Israel has run American foreign policy for 30 years.
It feels like we're just owned by Israel. We just never knew it.
Bullshit, I always knew it.
Orders from Israel?
This really is an Israel first administration.
Israel.
I believe she married her brother. Good night, brother. Let's go to bed. Isn't she despicable? I can't stand watching her. We ought to get those people the hell out of our country.
He meant to say himself and this little dweeb here, the hell out of our country, the hell off the planet.
Trump is in the midst of committing political suicide. We're watching it. What will happen is he will get worse after the midterms. Anybody who's been in an executive government position and you're in your last 2 years of your 8 knows what it's like. 6 years are the focus. And in the last 2 years, they're looking to who's next. He cannot imagine not being the center of every conversation, not being the center of every room that he walks into.